PCM launched with a tribute to International Women's Day. You know this day was organized 107 years ago in remembrance of a strike by the International Ladies Garment Workers. As you walk down the Hall of Fame here at ONA, you will see the faces of the many women who fought for our union. Let's take a moment to remember. 60 years ago, nurses were indentured servants. Long hours, little pay, no say.
They would complain about their work, their working hours, the shift work, the low pay, the lack of prestige they had, that they didn't think that anybody knew what their problems were except themselves. And if you said, well, why don't you do something about it? Well, the answer was, what am I going to do about it?
By the 1960s, the Registered Nurses Association represented nurses in collective bargaining, institution by institution. It was painful. For almost a decade, nurses fought for a single province-wide agreement with binding arbitration. In 1969, some even went on strike.
What do you think Florence Nightingale would have thought?
Well, we've got a picket sign out there that says Flo was a pioneer too, so we think she'd be along with us.
Finally, the Ontario Nurses Association was formed in 1973. It would take years to grow our membership beyond hospitals. In 1977, we won the Professional Responsibility Clause. ONA began expanding its services to members. And in 1988, ONA headquarters was built.
The Doctors' College is on the corner of Elizabeth and College. And when we were being built, I got a phone call from the CEO there. Our building was going to be obstructing his view. It was going to be casting a shadow. I said to the builder, make sure you even put it a little higher.
ONA has a proud past and a powerful future. Nurses are invaluable, and we continue the fight for more nurses.
When you need a nurse, will there be one there for you? A message from the Ontario Nurses Association.
I would suggest to you that our campaign, The Truth Hurts, Nurses Know, and our second stage of our campaign that we're rolling out now tells the story. We cannot back down. We cannot back down in advocating for our members. We are, as I say, on that tip. Nurses know that our patients are depending on us.
And let's do it based
ONA has found a dedicated advocate and longtime activist in its CEO, CAO, Marie Kelly.
So, on IWD, we look back, we look around us, and we look ahead, right? We have accomplished a lot together, but we have so much more yet to do.
The PCM welcomed the new Vice President for Region 4, Lori Brown. Our keynote speaker stressed the importance of Olympian effort in our struggle.
Not too many people know that that exists, and I'm sure that every person in this room goes through those moments where your value is not acknowledged. But are you proud of what you do? And I was proud. I was proud of how I had played my role and the effort that I'd put in and the difference that I made on that team.
On International Women's Day and throughout the PCM, we celebrated ONA's gold medal efforts. We've come a long way, and I leave the last word to ONA's first and feisty CEO.
I'm proud of our nurses today in our union. Before, you know, they were, I used to say when I went out to organize them, I'd have to take along a 2x4 and long spikes and nail up their backs and, you know, get them to get out there and be vocal and to stand up for their rights. But I see a change. They are standing up for their rights. They are being more vocal.